Let's talk about why you've got to read A Light in the Flame by Jennifer Armentrout. This is the second book in the prequel series, Flesh and Fire, so we highly recommend that you read this book after you've read The War of Two Queens. So you should have read all 4 books in the Blood and Ash series, plus The Shadow and the Ember, the first book in the prequel series, and then this one. It really will help you better understand the story. It'll help you better pull together some theories as you're kind of journeying between these 2 series. So, one of the things that we know that happened at the end of A Shadow and the Ember is that Sera, who's been through so much in her life already, learns that she has the Primal of Life embers in her from both Ethos and Nyktos. And that's kind of how the book ends, and it's kind of like, excuse me, what? And so we're going to pick right back up from that moment, and we're going to learn about what that means. We're going to learn how she reacts to that. We also know that there's been this really hot and spicy and sweet relationship that was building between Nyktos and Sera in the first book. And then it kind of came to an abrupt halt a little bit because we learned that she, well, at least Nyktos did, that she was planning to seduce him and kill him, or at least that's what she had been raised to do. And while he, has some anger, rightfully so, when he learned that, you'll see as how that impacts their relationship moving forward. We've also heard him say numerous times that he can't love someone, and we're going to find out more as to why he believes that. But let's just say the relationship does change and evolve throughout this book, and it gives you lots of really sweet moments, lots of angst, lots of tension, and so many great spicy scenes. It's a 4.5 pepper book in our opinion. There are 10 chapters with some incredible spice. Chef's kiss, love it. There are also going to be lots of people to love to hate in this book, where you just literally hate them. There's someone we hate more than Alistair, and I didn't think that was possible. But they're in this book. You'll understand when you read it. Also, you're going to learn a lot more about someone we definitely love to hate, which is Kolis. There's so much more about his story, what he's been up to, how the other Primals are involved, that I think you're going to find really insightful, especially if you've been reading along in the Blood and Ash series. It's going to bring up a lot of questions and a lot of theories. You're also going to continue to see some interesting similarities between Nyktos and Sera and Castile and Poppy that we picked up on that first book in A Shadow and the Ember. They get even stronger here. It leaves us with so many unanswered questions that we can't wait to explore as we continue to read on this series. So make sure you give this book a read and then join us on July 28th where we drop a podcast episode where we deep dive into this book and spend a ton of time talking about everything that happens, what it means, all the hot and steamy scenes, as well as the countless theories that we have.